All right, we are joined by Georgia head coach Katie Abramson Henderson and student athletes Diamond Battles and Jordan Jordan Isaacs. Sorry. All right, we will start with questions for our student athletes.
What was going on through that? Well, what was kind of going on through your heads in that 12-0 run? It seemed like that was finally when things were clicking to start the fourth quarter.
Just playing defense. I mean, once we start playing defense and we start getting stops, that's how basically our offense starts going. So we locked in, and the people on the floor, like that five that was on the floor, was telling everybody, get stops, let's go in transition, let's push, and let's play our basketball. And that's how we went on this 12-0 run.
For sure. Piggybacking off of her, just getting stops, being intense, and then just not wanting to go home, like being relentless to not want to go home.
John Bonenkamp, Associated Press. What makes your defense so good? I mean, because you play the zone. What makes it work for you guys?
Try not to give out our secrets.
Right,
you know?
Literally.
Ball pressure. I think most teams struggle with the pressure because it is a zone, and we pressure the ball really well, and we kind of, offset their offense and what they try to do in their offense. So I think that's the biggest key that makes our defense elite. I'm going to say our defense is elite.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Ball pressure, and then just communication. I think that we all have to be on the same page, and communicating through all of that really helps us stay, connected. I'm just going to say connected.
Kennington Smith, Des Moines Register. In the first quarter, it looked like y'all were getting good looks and they weren't falling, and then progressively as the game went on, shots started to fall. What do you think the key was down the stretch for the offense to execute better?
It's a lot of games where shots don't fall in the first half or even the second half, but just staying the course and just playing our basketball. We can't, worry about our shots not falling. We got to worry about getting stops. So I think that when our shots wasn't falling, we keyed in on getting stops and just doing the little things to help us get our offense going. I think once we start getting stops and our energy got higher and the momentum started flowing, then we start hitting our shots and the confidence just raised.
Yeah, that's what was said in the locker room. Let our defense get our offense going, get stops, get tips, get steals, do what we got to do so that we can see the ball go through the hole.
Any additional further questions for our student athletes? All right, ladies, thanks for joining us today.
Good job.
All right, and we
Good
will
job,
continue
Jordan.
with questions for Coach Abramson Henderson.
I got to get you to say my name right first. So say it. Ready? Abrahamson, like Abraham Lincoln.
Abrahamson Henderson.
Yeah, Abrahamson Henderson. Yeah. It's hyphen, married. I got married.
In your opinion, what was going right there in that 12-0 run where you really finally distanced yourself?
Yeah, they were getting tips. They were pressuring the ball harder. I thought Jordan did a phenomenal job on both ends this game. She was our unsung hero tonight. She was getting tips when they were catching at the high post. She was pressuring the ball really hard, like the guards. I thought Lish got some tips. Diamond got some tips. We got some loose balls. I think it was Diamond, Lish, Audrey, Joe, and I want to say Javin was in. I don't know who was in, but it was just our ball pressure and just being really savvy and getting some tips and getting loose balls and getting going in transition.
Obviously, there's still more games to play, but just for yourself in the program, how big was it to get a tournament win in your first season and maybe validate what you're building at Georgia?
Yeah, I don't know. You just said it. Honestly, I'm just proud of the buy-in from our group because because at the beginning I was talking about we're going to be good, but it took everybody a while to blend and pour into each other and get used to playing with each other. That was really hard and be selfless. Because other people, wanted to be the star, and this person wanted to be the star, but the star is our defense. It's not, our offense. So I think getting this win, I just heard that we won. They were a great team. They were top 25 in the country all year long. So, we just came just really focused, and I think our upperclassmen leadership was really effective for us tonight.
Y'all are right behind you.
Coach, tomorrow, or Sunday rather, we're playing again. What are you looking to carry from this game to come out of here with a win?
Well, hopefully just to start off, not to be. I mean, obviously it's the NCAA tournament, and everybody was really nervous and knocking down shots and stuff. So I think our nerves will be gone by then. Just continue to, be us and play us, and not get off track at all. So just defensively, just being really smart how we play. I haven't watched either of the other teams yet. So, I'm just going to kind of enjoy this one. But we just got to, like Joe said, play with each other and play hard together.
Noah, up front.
The shooting really got cold at points in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Was there something that Florida State was doing, or was it just a matter of shots not going in?
I think both. I think they do a good job. They're a really good defensive team. Diamond wasn't allowed to just catch and shoot. Everything she had to get was going to the basket, drawing fouls, doing those kind of things. I think she hit 1 3. That was a big 3 she hit too. So, Audrey really came out and got us going, hit a couple threes, and kind of broke it loose. Lish is a really good shooter. She wasn't able to just catch and shoot because their defense is really good. So we just tried to draw fouls, get to the basket, and see if we can get some free throws in. And then we started getting free throws in the second half, and then their shots. When you go to the free throw line, you start getting. It's kind of like form shooting, and then we started to hit some shots.
All right. Any additional questions for Coach Abrahamson Henderson?
He got it.
All right. Thanks for joining us, Coach.
Thank you. You could say Coach Abe.
Thank you.
Coach Abe. You can call me Coach Abe.
Coach Abe.
Isn't that easier? A lot. Yeah. I told
All
my
right. A reminder: the Georgia locker room is currently open for additional interviews.